Have you ever had a friend who was just absent, like was never there but still somehow stayed close? Someone who at times you rely on but never commonly shows up? If you do, you have a case of a Matt Murdock. In Daredevil, Matt is never there. He's always somewhere else doing Daredevil things. In season 1 of Daredevil, Matt is using a homemade black suit. He goes out into the world and fights crime just because he thinks that's what he's meant to do. He has the ideal God put him on the world for a purpose, and what he was meant to do is use this incredible gift. But in season 3, for the most part, he lost his hearing. He did this himself out of love. He does all of this himself. He blames God for what happens to him, but whatever he does is his fault.
I don't care, Max! Oh, stop acting like these things just happen to you! No one's making you go out all hours of the night fighting bad guys, and nobody makes you lie to your friends over and over again!
Matt himself is even the reason he's blind. Yeah, he jumped in front of the truck of acid to save someone. In his mind, he was meant to be there. His destiny was to become Daredevil. But in season 3, Matt questions that ideology. What if God was wrong? He should have killed Fisk first time. Maybe he shouldn't have let him go. If he did, so many people would be alive. Ben Urich, Christian Blake, Leland Owsley, and maybe even James Wesley, Fisk's best friend who was killed by Karen herself. All through season 3, Matt has to choose between killing Fisk or putting him away, but after seeing Agent Poindexter and hearing about Nadim's death, he sees what it can do to him. He realizes that that isn't who he is, and he can't let Fisk, who is in his head the devil, get away.
Oh, God knows I want you, but you don't get to destroy who I am. You will go back to prison, and you will live the rest of your miserable life in a cage, knowing you'll...
My main problem with Hawkeye is that now it doesn't matter, because now, somehow in the MCU timeline, Fisk is out, he's free and supposedly dead. Maya kills him. In season 2, Matt is tested even more with the introduction of the Punisher. The Punisher is literally an example of the side of Matt he doesn't let out. A side of Matt he's never let out. Frank Castle watched his family gunned down by the criminal Matt hoped to stop. On the Punisher side, he thinks killing those criminals who do these things before it happens is the way, but Matt's side, he thinks doing it after brings justice and peace. But in season 3, it's different. Before Fisk does anything wrong, at least released to the public, Matt wants Fisk dead. In season 3, Wilson Bethel's Bullseye is someone who is merely and simply crazy. As a boy, his parents died and he was left alone with Matt. As a boy, Matt's father died and his own mother abandoned him. He was left all alone until Stick showed up. The Stick, he tried his hardest to make him proud and, frankly, get a new dad. But Stick wanted to make Matt a warmonger, a weapon. And when he realizes and sees who Matt actually is,
Your training is over.
Matt thinks that if he avoids his Daredevil life away from his friends, they'll be okay, but it just leaves him alone. Matt realizes that if he kills Fisk, it will just make him what people call him, the devil. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video essay, kind of a short video. I'm just kind of testing out a lot of new things. I'm doing a lot of different things on the channel. I'm trying to update more things, things. The next video will hopefully either be the what if video for Andrew or Venom episode 2. I'm working on the script with that with dark edits. So thank you so much for watching. This is Station and